I know I'm super late with this review, but I'm trying to go over some of the older movies that I've seen this year without talking about yet, and one of those movies happens to be Cabrini, the story of an Italian immigrant arriving in New York City in 1889. Greeted by disease, crime, and impoverished children, she soon sets off on a daring mission to convince the mayor to secure housing and health care for society's most vulnerable. With broken English and poor health, Cabrini uses her entrepreneurial mind to build an empire of hope unlike anything the world has seen. And that synopsis may sound a little over the top, but it's important to remember that immigration has always been a touchy or even controversial subject in America's history. Shocking, I know. But Cabrini acts as a beautiful reminder of what people can accomplish, even in the face of harsh adversity. So this is a rather uplifting movie that does feature a nice message. Unfortunately, while it's clear that this film was made with some well-meaning intentions, Cabrini can still come across as being a bit dull. I mean, with a runtime of over 2 hours and 20 minutes, the movie can definitely drag a little. Yes, there are some powerful and emotionally resonating moments sprinkled throughout the film, but the rest of the movie is admittedly a bit sluggish. Thankfully, Cristiana Deliana does a great job of leading this film. Because if it wasn't for her strong performance here, I probably wouldn't have been as invested in the story being told. To be fair, it is nice to see that director Alejandro Monteverde can be at the helm of something that isn't so riddled in controversy, seeing as how his last film was the controversial Sound of Freedom. It's just unfortunate that Cabrini feels unexciting, lifeless, hollow, and even rather dull at times. Which is a shame, because the movie also does a good job of honoring the little-known efforts of fearless women like Cabrini, who had to deal with sexism, racism, and anti-Italian bigotry. But while I clearly have mixed feelings about the movie as a whole, I think there are enough good qualities present for me to say that Cabrini would get a mild recommendation from me. And I appreciate anyone who took the time to hear my full thoughts on this movie, so as always, thanks for watching.